Houston, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. It is 9 a.m. over on the East Coast of the United States. What's going on, UK? What's going on, my game changers? How we doing? How we feeling? Are we feeling delicious? Good. Because I most definitely am. All right, guys, we're doing something a little bit different today, only from a streaming perspective. I have both. Man, my T's are so hard to say because of my retainers. We're still going strong. It's a lot less painful today. I can talk. We're streaming both on YouTube and Behance today, but we are mainly streaming and talking to the chat in Behance. So if you guys are on YouTube, I've been talking to my man 3D over there. If you want to stay over there, my man, please go ahead. There's quite a few people on YouTube too, but all of the chats, all of the interaction will be here on Behance. YouTube is purely so I don't have to constantly re-upload everything every single time from Behance. But I'm glad to have you guys here. What's going on? We have a few new people in the chat. We have Devontae, we have Umacorn, we have Ricky, we have Jane. How are you guys doing this morning? How are you guys, well, my morning. How's your day going, guys? And just because I know 3D is in YouTube, my man, sadly, you know, I only have two eyes, and one eye's gotta be on my XD file, and the other eye has to be on the Behance chat. I don't got three eyes, so I can't be looking at the YouTube chat the entire time. But if you guys just want to nice relaxedly watch what we have going on today, that's fine too. My coffee is hot as hell. All right, y'all can tell I got a lot of energy. So to begin, if we have some new viewers, let's discuss what we're going to do today. All right, we are going to, if you guys are not familiar, and before I start clicking every I forgot what I was supposed to do. My brain is going downhill. All right, so what we're doing is we are doing our weekly design challenge, continuing on to the end of the week. If you guys have not submitted your challenges or your submission for this week's challenge, which is, if you are new, it is to create a dashboard for a mobile or desktop application for your favorite brand and or product. Today, we are a lover of video games. We love League of Legends, and we're going to create, if you guys haven't been here before, I'm just gonna show you because my words mean nothing. Zoomed out 100%. We are redesigning a landing page for one of our favorite characters in League of Legends, and we're just getting down and dirty with that. So basically, I know I said dashboard, but really it's any sort of landing page, dashboard, well, not landing page, we did that last week, but a particular, like Netflix. Our girl Fergie in our Game Changers Discord, if you haven't joined, link is down below. But anything that looks dashboard-esque. It doesn't have to deal with numbers, doesn't have to deal with like statistics, like who wants to do with that? Leave that to the data scientists. We do dashboards that we like. It could be from video games, it could be from a Nike outlet, you know, showcase of all their different products. Same thing with Netflix. The first homepage is a dashboard of all the movies that you can watch or see. So, with that said, Ricky says, going awesome. Steve, what's going on, guys? Garrett, how you doing? Morning. Steve says, checking this out for the first time. Well, welcome, everybody. Welcome, Garrett and Steve, for the first time, and Devontae, to our chat today. I think you guys are usually in the back of our Behance channel, you know, just watching to see what happens. But now you are officially, now since you're chatting with us, you are officially part of the Game Changers family. Okay. All right, guys. And to be official, Discord down below, and we have amazingly over 300 amazing designers. I think we're almost at 400 now, where we get feedback, we get design tutorials, resources, and we even have some very highly experted design experts that also are way more qualified than me in certain things, and they also help give feedback, and just, you know, we have a good time. We learn, we laugh, and we have a good time. So if you want to join the Discord, link is down below. All right, let's get into this because we have short timing today. I have to hop off at, we're gonna do around like 10, we're gonna try to stretch to 10:15 today. I am doing Adobe Live today. If you guys are interested in moving with me to that later today. I'll show you guys what we're going to be doing. Bam, bam. My brain, guys, how old am I? I am 27. Dear Lord, if I was like, I forgot what website we're going to too. I was like, I hope my brain doesn't stay like this. All right, let's say we're gonna go live. I'm just gonna give you guys the link just in case you guys wanna come and join game, stand as game changers together in the Adobe Live. We're working on 3D transform as well as inside of a digital wallet mobile application. So we got some interesting stuff there today. I will put it within our, wait, this is the wrong chat. This chat. Here we go. Wait, Garrett says, can I get an official badge or can I just jump into the Discord? Garrett, that is a great question. I don't know what you mean by that. What is an official badge? Vontae says, we in here. Hey, and by the way, I know some of you guys are in Discord, but some people end up joining the Discord and realizing that all they can see is the welcome or the rules. You must click the green check mark to join us to assure us that you are not going to be negative, be a butthole, or tear other people's work in a non-constructive way. I tried to kind of like UX this. Ooh, thank you for that.
Sherry Dunlap subscribe to the channel.
Is that Sherry? Sherry, thank you so much. Much appreciated. So just make sure when you join the Discord that you go through the welcome, you read all of that, go to or you could just go to the rules, click the green button, and you'll see everything. One or the other, guys. Hey, what's going on, Calypso? Welcome to the chat. Hey, Jorge. Glad to have you. So, Garrett, explain this to me, because this is where I'm gonna talk while I'm designing here, because usually what happens is that I talk till like 9:30, and then we like move one pixel, and then I have to end the stream. Or at least this week, just because I'm doing Adobe Live. Usually we go from 9 to 11, but this week we have to, we have to quicken these up. But explain, how are you, Calypso? We're doing good. We got quite a few people in here, guys. Okay, we're gonna take it one question at a time. We're gonna take one question at a time. But first we must go to League of Legends. Not the logo. But I'm good. I had a good night's sleep. I was doing a little bit of, what was I doing research on? I was trying to, that was a nasty snort. I apologize. I'm just trying to breathe, ladies and gentlemen. What happened last night? Yeah, I was just trying to research how I can involve my partner in my business so that literally every time we go out to dinner or we do something entertainment related, we can do it as a write-off. I know that's really boring, like that's not really what you asked for, but I'm doing good. And I've just been really excited about learning about finance. I've been reading this book called The Wisdom of Finance, and the way that it's explained, like, because as creatives, I think we can all agree. Calypso is fighting with libraries today. Hey, what's going on, Yasser? Glad you could join us. Yes, Fergie. Chat is staying in Behance. Oh, sorry, guys. If you guys are over on YouTube, come over to Le Behance, okay? Because your boy, like I said, I only got 2 hours. YouTube is supposed to just, so I don't have to upload there again. I'm changing processes. But if you guys want to chill out and just relax in YouTube because that's your thing, please do that. But the main family will be on Behance, okay? The 3D was like, I prefer YouTube over Behance, and I was like, that's great. But your boy don't got 4 eyes. Alright, hold on, let's see. Where are we starting? Alright, this is next. I don't really like how this is done, so we're gonna update this. We're gonna find a couple ways to do that. Let us also fly back over here and go to Discover. Jane says, wait, hold on. Jamie says, ooh, I'm learning about self-employment finance too. So this is, I'm just gonna show this because Jamie, this changed my freaking life. This book, I don't know why that's $2.99. Well, if you want to get it from eBay, but this book, please read this. This isn't the Rich Dad Poor Dad guy. This is his freaking CPA. This change, if you guys want to read, this is, I've read this and this was like game changing. I'm reading a couple other of his, don't get the paperback. Search this one more time. I have it on Audible and it was like $13. And I also bought the paperback this week for like $19. Don't buy this, but I'm just sending you the link so you can have the title. Very important as creatives to understand like finances, because I didn't realize we can write off taxes. Here's the thing. When we make money, right? Let's say we make $1,000, and let's just, for all intents and purposes, let's just say taxes are 30%. So of that $1,000, times, what is it, 0.3, 30% taxes, that's 300. So basically you're doing like, oops, minus 300. So really you're only making $700, and then like, what are your expenses off of that $700? What are you spending to make that $1,000? And so you could potentially be basically negative in terms of your what you're making, your income. So the best way to make more money is not avoiding tax. Well, avoiding, not evading. They're two different things. The best way is to, well, taxes takes $300 for every $1,000, based on a percentage equation. So how can you increase your tax incentives to actually get taxed less? So interesting stuff. I'm gonna stop there because, yeah. But Jamie says, my husband's mom is an accountant, so she's teaching me quite a bit. But I'm serious, Jamie. Like, even my own accountant, like, I have an accountant, and I read this book, and I was so pissed. Excuse my language, but like, I was so upset that I had been paying him for a full year, and we haven't done any of the things that were in this book. And this book has started saving me so much money. Probably close to not paying any taxes this year. so that's the power of it. I'm just gonna leave that there. League of Legends. I forgot all the. I know we had a whole bunch of like inspiration and stuff here. Let's see. I wonder, we might do something like this, where it's like, we got this halfway point, nice little square, and also add this. But yeah, that's really interesting. I'm glad you're doing that, Jamie. That stuff is really important. Hey, what's going on, Nadia? How you doing? Nadia says, what tool are we using? We are using Adobe XD, my friend. Garrett is saying, we'll do more knowledge about money is good. Yeah, like that's one thing. Oh, what's going on, Nadia? You're new here. Everybody, welcome Nadia to the chat. I know I saw that a little bit late because I was on my little rant about money. But money is important for us creatives, man. That's the only way we do what we love. But you know, it's important for us to be able to find how to continue to do that sustainably. And reading books like this has like helped me. We're good at our craft, but I was kind of saying this a little bit yesterday. For those of you guys who are in our Game Changers chat a little bit late at night, we were discussing how to not just get clients, but like the rut that we kind of get stuck in as creatives, and that rut is kind of like as creatives are just people. We go to our what we're able to do best. So for example, like if you go to, I'm gonna not put that in there. If you go to a doctor and you say, hey, I have a problem with my neck, it's a surgeon doctor, they're gonna be like, oh, we need to do surgery. If you go to a doctor that is like a naturalist, they're like, oh, we need to give you herbs. And if you go to like a general doctor or whatever, and you're like, my neck hurts, they're like, here's some pills. Same problem, same different people solving the, or same problem, different people solving the problem for you, but they all go to their expertise as the solution. And so as designers, we try to always think if something is not going well, we need to design more, and that's not the case. You know, if we're not making more money, if we're not making the money that we would like to be making, our first thought is, oh, we're not designing enough to get more people to see our work. And the answer isn't always designing more equals more money for us. The answer is to find, how do you spell available? Copy. It's a different skill set that will allow us to get out of that rut. And that's either learning about finances, well, not finances just yet, but learning how to get clients to get more money in the door, so that we can actually learn about finances to figure out how to make things more sustainable, how to, now that we have that income, how to reduce taxes and all that stuff. All right, that was boring stuff. Okay, but it's really important. Like taxes is like money, or taxes is like magic rather, excuse me, once you learn about like how it works and stuff. So I really enjoy it now. I really do, because I'm like, ooh, I didn't know, like I didn't even know that there was a thing called poor man's taxes, or excuse me, poor man's tax incentive. And again, this is, do not take my 100%, I don't know tax law, I don't study it like that, I just know that these are the capabilities and what I am currently doing. So please, I'm not a CPA, like, do not be like Brandon said, and then, like, no, but let's not play that game. But these are things I highly recommend that you look into, because I have looked into them and they have helped me tremendously. Nadia says, at what time you come up on streams? Nadia, we come up, you're just in time. We start at 9 a.m. EST, or 9 a.m. EST. We're 21 minutes into our, or like 25 minutes into our stream. So you're perfect. Today we're gonna be a little bit short. We typically stream for about 9, 10, 11, about 2 hours each day on the weekdays. And you can join. I like to run my mouth and talk about what my latest reads are. And crack jokes and talk to y'all. Nadia says, please explain. Oh, what's going on, Tom? How did I miss you? An herbal doctor, good morning to all. What's happening, dude? I saw you call last night, and I was gonna send you a text like late at night when I was like drifting to sleep. But let's talk today if you have time. I have, if you actually did want to talk. I wasn't sure if you wanted to chat about something, but I obviously I assume you did. But yeah, let's talk after Adobe Live today, dude. I have, if you have time, I have, what's I'm gonna call it? Okay, after she's till, she's an hour, 1:30. Okay, we can chat after 1:30 p.m. EST, dude, if that's the case. All right, Nadia, let's talk about side by side. So right now, this is kind of how like the setup is for this video game and how they're showcasing the skins. I don't really like that. I think it's cool that they're showcasing all of these, but I want to kind of do something a little bit, different. So I'm gonna just try some things. And it's not 100% right. We're just out here playing. I'm gonna pull this all the way over here. I wonder if we do it this way. All right, I'm gonna flip-flop some things. bring this over here. And bring this over here. And then I'm going to bring this down, scale that down. So who in here? All right, cool. Let's talk, Tom. I'll put you on my calendar. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 1:35 p.m. EST.
I've set an alarm for 1:35 p.m.
All right, cool. So I now have a reminder, my good sir. I'll text you around that time, and we'll just go from there, dude. We'll catch up. Cause I'm excited about all the things. All right, so I'm gonna just try to get these boxes right next to each other. I might do it all the way here. Yeah, here we go. Or I might just pull it off. I might just pull it off here. 1:35 set, indeed. But Tom, how's your day going, man? I hope you have had a nice relaxing from today till yesterday, or today, no, yesterday to today. There you go. All right, we're gonna back that up. 1, 2. Yeah, I think, so what we're gonna try to do is I want to do like a carousel thing, but I also want to do like, oops, what is that? I'm gonna try to, let me pull that out first. So it's like the big picture is here, and you know what, we might even drag these out over here too. I don't know, this is weird. This is weird. This is weird. This is weird. Let's try it the other way now. Let's see, this is when I have an idea, I'm just gonna duplicate the artboard so I can leave this instance and be like, this was an idea. Let's make a different version. So I'm gonna group these, pull this down, group this, I'm gonna pull this over here. But out of curiosity, because we do have a couple more people in the chat. Are you guys UX designers, UI designers? What are your guys? We have a lot to talk about, guys. What's up with you? We have Nadia, we have, Calypso, Garrett. Tell us a little bit about yourselves, guys. What brought you to Behance? Are you guys avid watchers of the Behance channel? What's going on? What's good? And good to see you in the chat, Mo. I feel like it's been a while. I mean, we talk in Discord all the time, but I feel like it's been a while since you've been in one of our lives, man. Or maybe it just feels like it's been a while since I've done a live. I don't know. Maybe I just miss you guys that much. All right, let's see. We got, push this over 11. Here we go. I'm just hitting the space bar out here. Hey, Calypso says product designer out here. By the way, Calypso, I really dig your logo mark, man. But more in UI, more UI in my job. Got it. Yeah, Mo, I hear you. You've been, so what do you? So is this a good busy? Because busy is good. I am going to take these. I'm gonna ungroup these real quick. I'm gonna turn down the opacity on these and just hit 25 real quick. I think this is much better of a layout. There we go. Might hit, what's the call right? Sure. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so Mo, tell us a little bit about what you've been working on, dude. Oh, wow, man. I was just taking a look, Calypso. I was just taking a look at some of your work. This is really awesome. Todoist. This is the proper way of laying out a project, my friend. Atomic design layout, getting all those elements. You got a prototype. Love the illustrations. What did you make the illustrations yourself? Mo says, good, busy, just landed 2 new clients for freelance business. Ooh! Is there an NDA on those babies, or can you give us the insider scoop of what's happening with Mo? I think what I might do here is, because this is gonna be weird. Hold on, we're gonna try to attempt something. I'm gonna see if I can center these. All right, that is centered. Let me pull this in. Okay, now let's go and let's get some of these images. I'm gonna dive in, open a new tab. Boom, we're gonna just get 3 for right now. Copy, why'd I do that? All right, boom. We got wildcard, we got asylum. Boom, we'll start with 3. All right, save image as. We're gonna go to our desktop. We're gonna try to find this folder that I somehow keep deleting. All right, here we go. Shaco 7. Save image as. Boom. Save image as. Shazam. Garrett says, need to get up on XD. Photoshop is my main thing. Yes. Like, here's the thing. With how technology is moving, right? You have a whole bunch of, what's it called? You have a whole bunch of people moving from, you know, the traditional type of content making or design, where you have billboards, you know, the traditional mediums, just like physical things. And that's still going to be alive because people still like that stuff, and that type of advertising, marketing, and product making is still going to be in existence. However, there's going to be even more. Like, the internet is still young, and people are going to be moving and expanding into what I call digital real estate. And there's a lot of money there because it's more than just the design portion. There's psychology, there's money to be made by designing products, online products well. Like, for example, Facebook, you have to not just make a product look well or good, you have to design it in a way so that it's addictive and makes people stay in the application longer, so that you can Facebook can constantly showcase the user more ads. So you have to know as a designer how to do all those things, how to design to keep people in the application. And I know some people have some averse thoughts about Facebook, but I'm using it as an example just to showcase that you can't just make things look, or you can, right? You can decide to do that. But in the future of design, you know, knowing how to do more than to and not manipulate in a bad way, to guide behavior of your customer and user. Okay. Term of the day: the internet is still young. I mean, Tom, I'm sure you know how old is I don't know, who keeps track of how old the internet is? Isn't it like 18 or something? Hey, what's going on, Melina? How you doing? Mo says, hold on one second, there's a lot of stuff happening. Tom says, up since 6 a.m., 2 Cuban coffees, and on a new project in Illustrator since 7 a.m. Thanks for asking. Dang, that's what's up, man. That is, you're quicker on the coffee than me, my friend. That's like, that was a huge list right there. That's where I need to be. I'm at 1.5 coffees in, and I am here with y'all doing some things. All right, so we're gonna come in here. We're gonna grab some of these images, and I'm just gonna pull these babies just into the boxes, which is super easy. So I'm just gonna grab. Actually, I'm gonna place it. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna put that here, and I'm gonna put this here. All right. Now I'm just gonna adjust some of these photos. Boom. Oops. I'm just gonna double click in and just change where they are. If you guys are wondering like how did all that work, like Adobe XD, if you put any shape, right? If I have a circle, and if I have like a photo in a folder, I can just pull it into that photo, and it scales to that. And basically the shape acts as a mask. So the photo I can scale up, I can scale down, but it stays within that circle. Kyle says internet test? No. You guys are so wrong. Alright, so if you guys don't get the context where these guys are out here messing with me, in a good sense, I appreciate it because that mess was hilarious. So I think, what guys, was it really yesterday? Was it really not that long ago? Because if it literally was yesterday, I'm so upset. It feels like an eternity ago. But it was a good joke. So I just got new internet, guys, and I was so excited to like show it off. And then I was like, guys, look, listen, I don't think you guys understand. My internet is fire. And I literally was like, look, we're gonna do a speed test live here on the channel. And I did a speed test, and my computer was like, the stream just lagged, and people were like, Brandon jinxed everything. But yeah, guys. All right, I'm just trying to feel out what I want to do here. Should I put these over here? Because the one thing that I do like about this is that it's large and in your face. So I'm like, how can I do that while also I don't know. We'll keep trying. We'll get through this. And because also you get to have the names too, which is highly important. Yeah. Let's see. There must be a way. What do you guys think? Oh my god. Guys, I almost cried yesterday. So we were in the Game Changers chat, and my man, a couple people, I will not name names, were talking to me about how they were doing their contracts, and they were like, yeah, we screenshot contracts and we send them to people, or like screenshot templates, and I was like, oh no, honey. So if you guys are also, just quick hint, I'll give you some fire advice. If you guys are trying to, or have no idea how to do contracts or proposals, and you just want a simple answer, I will send you guys this link. But we do have some fireside chats a little bit in the Game Changers, so if you guys are not a part, I think you guys are all here. But if you're in here and didn't know what went down last night, I showed everybody a super simple way of how to write a proposal that doesn't take a lot of time. It's basic English. You don't need to be a lawyer to do it, or have a lawyer. And then an example of what it should look like too. This is one of my friends' Rand Segal actually does this to sell like $250,000 worth of contracts. So you can do this for any size project. Now, of course, the larger your projects get, maybe the more legality that you need to play in, because you have there's more leeway of things happening. But my man's been using that for his $250,000 project. So definitely check that out if you guys are in our Discord. Okay. Where is my XD file? Alright, let's see. Maybe we can do... I'm trying to think. I think we need some more. We need some more clarity. I think that's what we need. Jane says you share such good info. I am glad. I'm glad you think about, or you think that of me. I just find stuff. Like, guys, here's the thing. I find a lot of stuff, and I hope that with the stuff that I find, I can help bring to, those around me. Like, that's why I made Game Changers. Man, you see, even Mo, check out helloonsci.com. Use it for his freelance. Actually, Mo, can you explain that? Because I'm new to that too. Explain that a little bit to us. Trying to find better UI elements. Let's see, headers. We might do a grid like this, to be completely honest with you. Duplicate this again. Because I think a really dope thing would be, close that. I'm actually gonna make all of this horizontal. I'm gonna make this like a line. Just undo this as well. And I think I might get rid of this. Or I might center it here. And what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna grab, I'm gonna save image as, boom, this is Shaco 0. I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna pull my man's here. Boom. Okay. I'm gonna ungroup this really quick. I might actually, let's just put him to the side. I'm gonna center these things here, and I'm just gonna do my grid. So I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna go in here, 1920 divided by 4. Alright, we got 480. So I'm gonna make squares of 480. And we're just gonna hit Control R for our repeat grid. We're gonna get 4 of these. And we're gonna scale it down. Just like that. Ungroup them. Duplicate them here. Alright, and I'm gonna just take this first block. I'm gonna scale it up like this. Alright, now let's see. And Mo, thanks for sharing that that link. Like, this is the thing, this is what I like about live streaming versus, just things like YouTube or, well, obviously we're live streaming on YouTube right now. But what I like about, and by the way, guys, for those of you who are on YouTube, come on over to Behance. So, because I just checked the chat, there's a couple of people in the chat checking out. We have some graduate students and some people talking on YouTube. If you guys want to be part of the chat and me seeing your conversation, come on over to Behance. I'll put the link in the chat for you guys, so you guys can come on over. Because we want everybody here. Live stream will be. I'm only using YouTube so we can have the playback there as well. I think there was more things. Oh yeah, I was gonna go to save image as. I need to save all of these. Nutcracker. Royal Shaco. And I know we have other people in the chat who play League of Legends. We're gonna grab this. Save image as. Alright, so I think we have all of them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so let's start with. Oopsies. Bow. Oh, na, na, na. Alright, how do I want to do this? We're gonna do. We also still need the Mad Hatter, I think? Or is he in here? Yeah, I'm gonna download him too. Anarchist. Alright. Because this is my favorite skin, we gotta have him. Alright, so we're gonna pull him in first. 1. I wonder if I group all these. This will still work. No. Trying to just do like the coolest ones first. I'm trying to not be, well, I'm being highly biased. Alright, first off, let's take off all these silly borders that are on our skins. Yeah, let's take those off. Garrett says, thanks for the link, guys and gals. I do dev for Microsoft Power Apps, and this would be good for app development interface. Yeah, see, Mo, thank you so much for sharing that. That's what I was saying. This is why I like live streaming more than Instagram or YouTube, because I actually get to chat with you guys. You guys get to actually talk with me. We can have conversations. We can share stuff and learn from each other live, rather than like waiting to, hopefully have somebody like myself get back to comments. And comments are very challenging to I don't know, to like, it's easy to talk to 100 people, I think, live and have a conversation, because one person can ask a question, I can say something, and then all 100 people hear it, and they might have the same question. Whereas on like Instagram or YouTube, in the comments, someone might have a question, and I answer it, and then you have other people who come with the same question and didn't find that comment that I answered. You know what I mean? So I really like the live streaming dialogue, and I'm glad that you guys like it as well. Right now I'm just trying to get a shadow underneath here to separate. And you know what also could be done? Alright, so we got available skins. I kind of want to break this plane too, so I'm gonna, because you see how this plane break works. I also want to break the plane here so you can see that that's the one that's selected. I think I also might do something like this. Turn off the fill, turn that border on, but we're gonna make it white. Or we might do a gold one. Samira, how did y'all get into design? Like studies, schools, hobbies? Hey, what's going on, Renan? Welcome, dude. But that's a good question. How did we all get into design? I can definitely share my story too. Mo says it's basically an all-in-one solution that helps you manage client proposals, contracts, invoices, and time tracker. Oh, dang, that's a lot. That is a lot. And even setting up a portal that allows clients to access your content so that they can't run away without paying you first. That's interesting. Have you guys ever, I'm not sure if I've ever had like a runaway client. Let's see, copy paste, turn off the shadow. Hold on, what am I trying to do here? All right, this is 574. Because Mo, let me ask you this, because I my answer might be wrong, but I'm also curious to see how other people do it. How do you do your payment structures? I always do 50%, 25, or if it's a lesser, like if it's just like if it's just like a $1,000 job, that should just be like upfront. But I'm really curious to know, like, yeah, how do you structure your stuff, dude? And I think it would be beneficial not only for me, but the other people who, it's good to know. I might, even the way that I'm operating, I might not be operating in the best possible manner. All right, I'm gonna try to do like a little gold thing here. I'm gonna point this way, point this that way. I don't like it. I'm gonna try to reverse it. Dang, 70 up front and 30 at the end. I feel, hey, if you can do, like, there's not even like a rule, I guess. It's like whatever anybody feels comfortable with, like the payment scale that they're getting paid. I also think what I'm gonna do here, because I think that's fair. All right, boom. I'm gonna ungroup these. I'm gonna Control C, Control V. I'm gonna take the oh lol. Alright, so now I'm going to try to make some overlays here. So I'm going to take this, I'm just going to bring this down. I'm going to make sure it's the same size as our, 480. Alright, cool. So I'm going to bring these down too. This should also break the plane as well, to show what's selected and what isn't. I'm going to bring these down. Bring this down. Alright, I'm gonna bring this to the top. In addition to our back thing here, I'm gonna group it, bring it to the top. I'm doing Control. And now what I'm gonna do is I want some names. Yeah, milestones. Ricky, I have a few methods. I usually either 50 up front and 50 at the end for small gigs, and 50 up front and 25. Yeah, I'm the same thing. Renan says 30 before even turn the P. You want to get that 50, my man, Renan. You want to get that 50. And also it depends on what the projects are, but I like to get the most upfront costs because there's a lot of things that need to be done. In the beginning stages of working on a project, you have to maybe hire people. You have to get resources. So those are things that are important to me. And thank you guys so much for following the work. We had Storm, we had Aurelian, Zamara, Suradia. I can't. I'm so sorry, guys. My word. Regardless, I appreciate you guys. It's going to take me time to know you, learn your names, and get there. But regardless, the love is still there. I just want to appreciate you guys taking the time to be here with us as game changers this morning and joining our community and just, you know, sitting here with us, having a conversation, joining in the conversation. I really do appreciate it. And it's really fun for me. So I'm glad that, you know, this is something that you guys are enjoying as well. Yeah, get that 50% up front, my friend. All right, so I was gonna do names. I need to grab the names of these just very quickly. I'm just gonna stop on in. So I hear a whole bunch of client work is happening today. Oh, why did I do that? We're gonna grab these. So what else is, besides client work, what else is super exciting? And it can be client work, but other people in the chat. Because we have 30 plus people in here. Would love to know, what is the excitement for all y'all today? Because so far we heard from Anon, Ricky, Mo. Fergie, I think is lost. 3D, we had Garrett off and on. Oh, Garrett is still in here. I've been using Aldous Photo Styler. I don't even know what that is. That sounds like an old man that really likes to read. Aldous Dumbledore. Oh God. But back to the story of like how I got started and stuff, because I think I said I was gonna talk about it a little bit, and then I my brain, you know, just flipped. All right, let me just get this font. Mark Pro. Okay. So I always wanted to be a how do you say? A tattoo artist. And so when I was younger, I basically drew all the time. I loved ink. And if you guys really want to freaking laugh, if you really want to like troll the hell out of me, like dear God, there's so many memes that can be made of. You type my name. I have a super old channel. Let me see if it's up here. Maybe I deleted it. I think all my new stuff kind of buries it. But I have an old, whoa, hold up. I was like, who did this one? Let me see if we can find it really quick. Because you guys will troll me hard. And it's been a while. This is part of the backstory. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. This was like my first very ever YouTube channel. And I stopped uploading because my AdSense was knocked off. But like, you know, some of my stuff had like 80,000, you know, 10,000. It had a whole bunch of, like, I think this is literally the #1 video. Well, it's probably not anymore. But this is like when I was 15. And I would just do like stuff like this. I would draw stuff like this.
What's up, guys? So if you like it, comment, subscribe,
yeah, like,
let me know.
I wanted to be a tattoo artist. I kind of still miss
YouTube
stuff like this.
And in the description of like.
But wow, that quality though. Yeah, that was me and my parents, like in my bedroom in my parents' house. But this is like this is some old stuff. But you know, I went from drawing to really liking design, and I found out, because I was always like, I like art for myself, but doing art for other people, like, hey, Brandon, like, this doesn't look good. Do something else. And I would just like get pissed. So I was like, ugh, I don't want people to tell me like what I can't and and can't like draw or do. And then finally, so I just decided that, you know, my artwork will just be for me, and I just need to find something else. And so that's when I kind of found like graphic design, or graphic design, but graphic design used to build things like websites. And so I was messing around in Zynga. Really, since 7 years ago, not that old. Well, it feels like an eternity. What's it called? So I found something that I really like, because I was always wanting to find something that was like intelligent, I guess, or that had like an intellectual feel to it. That was also kind of artsy. And so I started looking into, what's it called? Like I forget what the term is. But my first internship was at NIH, which is a National Institute of Health, and I was doing medical illustration, I think. I forget what it's actually called. Loving the history lesson. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Tom. I'm not sure if it's a history lesson, but like me just running my mouth. But regardless, I'm glad y'all are enjoying it. And so I kind of forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so I wanted to find something a little bit more like art, and that I could like use some sort of like problem solving. So I my first like internship, actually I lied, my first job was working in a print shop. And my mom actually made me get that. She was like, you ain't gonna be sitting in this house all summer, you gonna get a job. And I was like kicking and screaming about like how I didn't want to get a job. I just wanted to stay home and play video games. And man, I tell you, like she taught me a very important skill set, like how to reach out to people to get a job that you want. So she made me in a day find out what job I wanted to get and who I needed to contact to get that position. So I ended up finding this place called ABCTs, and I reached out to them and said, hey, this is, you know, I really like what you guys are doing. This is what I'm capable of doing, and I think this is how I can help you guys out. And so they weren't hiring, not at all, but I just found, and this is the cool thing, this is kind of what we talked about yesterday in our Discord. Just because someone isn't looking for help, they're always trying to solve a problem, especially if they're business owners. So if you're able to position how you're able to help them overcome the problems that they're having at the moment, obviously they're going to be like, all right, we need to have this conversation, because everybody's stuck in some regard. And the question is, how can you help them overcome the issue if your goal is to work with them? Because everybody wants to kind of hear that. Everybody wants solutions. All right, we're going to take this and we're going to just squeeze this in a little bit. I think that's going to be our best bet. Renan says, is a bachelor required to work in design in your country? It doesn't have, I mean, if a job, yes, to some degree. It's getting better now, but I don't have a degree. I dropped out because I was tired of people telling me what to do. And I was just like, my teacher didn't know what a hex code was, and I was just like, oh no, we are in the wrong spot. Do not, like, how can you have someone teaching a design class and not know what a hex code is. Like, that's when I kind of realized, and granted, every teacher is different. Some teachers really know, but then some teachers really, like, they're just there to teach. They've stopped learning. So you really have to be cognizant of, like, when you're listening to somebody, are they still learning, or are they just there just to collect a paycheck? I'm not trying to learn from people who are just trying to collect a paycheck. I want to learn from people who are like, have won in their industry, who know like what is expected, have worked for top tier clients, who know how to get top tier clients. Those are the people that I want to listen to and learn from. And that's why I was just like, fuck it, we got YouTube. The people who I want to become are on YouTube, not in my classroom. So that's when I just left school and just started, it was around the time I started that YouTube channel where I was just like, hey, you know, everything I need is on YouTube. The people I want to hear from are on YouTube. There's interviews, and all that stuff. Yep, experience over degrees. And here's the thing, Renan, like, I was also saying this in our Discord yesterday. I have very rarely, there's only 2 instances where I've worked locally. And they're both my jobs. As my business now, I work 100% non-locally. All my clients are from either California, I've got clients in Israel. I don't work with anybody locally. And so that's the power of the internet. You don't have to work locally anymore. You can learn from people across, you're not even in our country right now, and you are, you know, you're here with us. So with that said, like, to what degree does locality inhibit you? That's a question that, you know, should be asked. And should be asked if you have a problem with your locality. Let me be specific. Yes, Dot, we will be ending, we'll probably be ending the stream like in 5 minutes because I gotta get set up for Adobe Live. If you guys have hopped on, and thank you for popping on over, Dot. If you guys want to continue riding along with me in, whatchamacallit, if you guys want to stay live with me, I'll send you guys the, whatchamacallit, one more time. Actually, did I? No. I was like, did I send the thing today? Yeah, and I also got to go to the bathroom stuff. Like, I really got to get ready. I'm like, I am not prepared. All right, I'll put this in the chat. This is where we will be live at 10:30 EST. So basically in 4 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to end the live stream in about 4 minutes, but this is where we will be. I put it in the chat, and I will also pop this in our live stream. Oh, I told everybody we were on YouTube. Very nice. I was like, what time are we going to? Right. Yes. All right. And also, guys, if you are interested in becoming a game changer and you have not already, the link to our Discord is down below. We have some amazing people who are here with us today in our chat. Brilliant 50 now, started a graphic design studio from scratch at 48. Passion is a mother effer. Motherfucker, indeed. Yeah, guys, so I talked to Tom for the first time, like, digitally face to face, and man, I can't tell you, like, he says 50, but it's not there in terms of his physicality, but also his excitement as a person. Like, you know when you meet somebody and they still have that level, not still, they have that level of excitement and passion that is almost equivalent to yours, and you're just about to, like, you have like a surge of energy. That's the same thing, the same feeling that I had with Tom, and that's how you know you've met good people. Yeah, I just thought I would share that because you guys are awesome, and I'm just very thankful that I get to talk to you guys, and just experience what I'm doing and learning with you guys, because otherwise, like, learning shit would just be, I only am learning stuff to benefit others besides myself. I want to learn so I can benefit my family in their situation, because everybody has something that they might be worried about. And so my job for me is, I know I'm strong enough to overcome not only my things, but what I'm really curious for me is, like, how many people can I carry? That's what's really exciting for me. And that's what pushes me beyond, like, oh, I'm okay today. But the thing is like, how many people aren't okay today? And that's what pushes me, because I'm like, there's so many people I have the capability of helping, not because they asked, but because I just can. Yes. All right. So, I'm not entirely, like, I like this composition more, especially because of the line break. Yeah, we're gonna roll with that. And then we'll just do another box down here. And this will be our little video player. And we will finish this up tomorrow, guys. All right, I have to get ready for Adobe Live. So here is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for joining us both on YouTube and Behance, guys. I really appreciate it. We had some really good conversations today. We had some amazing people come in the chat. We had Aurelian, we had Tom, we had Garrett come on in, joining us creatively. We had Garrett, Renan, Dot, Mo. We had Jane, Kyle. We had Ricky. So many people today. We had like over 60 different amazing game changers come on into our live stream, both on Behance and YouTube. And I just want to thank you guys for joining me this week and this morning. Tomorrow is Friday, and we need to continue finishing our challenge so that we can go ahead and see all the cool things that you guys have submitted in our Game Changer Discord. We show who the winners are every Monday on our Behance channel, and you also get to be promoted on my Instagram with over 100,000. Not like that it's that much, but if you want to get your work promoted and your skill, this competition is the best way to go. All right, guys, I will see you in a bit on Adobe Live. Have a great day. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe both on Behance and YouTube, and I'll check you guys in a few minutes. All right, guys, see you on the next one. Peace.